Hey guys, this is my log 002 for this channel. In this log, I will make a UI app called the Cafe UI. It is a very simple UI Flutter app. It will have an image carousel, search bar, and expansion list. Also a bottom navigation bar. I use Linux operating system, so the application will run or build as a Linux application. So as you can see, I test this application in a real device because emulator will slow down my system. So let's get started. Now on the terminal, type flutter pub add google underscore fonts to add the Google fonts. Then let's clear the terminal and type flutter pub add carousel underscore slider. These packages will be used in our projects. Now close the terminal. Inside the lib folder, let's create two folders named Pages and Utils. In the Pages folder, let's create a dark file called home underscore page.dart. In this file, let's import Flutter materials and create a stateful widget called homepage. Replace the container widget with scaffold widget. Let's head back to the main Dart file and delete the unnecessary codes. Then bring our home page and it will automatically import for us. We will disable or hide the debug show checked mode banner by making it false. Head back to homepage class. Inside the app bar, let's add a title of the Cafe UI and actions with an action button of info. Let's give some action with icon button of icon info. Below the action, we will have bottom navigation bar. We will create a navigation bar item with an icon of favorite and an empty label. Copy bottom navigation bar item 2 times Then replace the icon with home and notification. Now save it and restart the application. As you can see, we have our bottom navigation bar. We will have a body with a single child scroll view widget with a child of column widget. Inside the column widget, we will have our carousel, search bar, and expanded list. For now, let's create a container widget with a height of 20 and the color is gray. We wrap this with a padding widget with a horizontal symmetry of 20. Above the carousel, let's add a size box widget with a height of 10. Let's have a text form field for the search bar. Save it, restart the application now. We have a search bar. Now let's give a decoration of a prefix icon search and a label as well. Now we give it a style with a new color with a black. Save, restart the application. We wrap it with padding widget with horizontal symmetry of 20. Now we create a size box widget with a height of 20 above the search bar. Let's create our list. We will have expansion tile widget. In it, we will have leading, which will have an icon coffee. Then title will have a text widget. Subtitle will have a text widget as well. Children will be a list of list style. The list style widget will have trailing will be an icon coffee, title will be text widget, subtitle will be text widget as well. Save, restart the application. Oh yeah, let's change trailing to leading. The trailing will be now a text widget. Save, restart the application. Copy the list style 2 times, save it. Now we have a list. Create common.dart file inside the utils folder. Let's create a size box widget called small gap with a height of 10. Now let's create a size box widget one more time, name large gap with a height of 20. So save the changes. Back to our homepage class, replace the size box widget with a small gap. It will import the common.dart file automatically. Again, replace the other size box widget with the large gap. Save it and restart our application. Let's create a class dedicated for our list. It's more like a template or a custom widget. In utils folder, let's create a Dart file name t_tile. In this file, we will import Flutter material, create a stateless widget called tile, replace the container widget with the expansion tile that we created inside the homepage. With the expansion tile that we created inside the homepage class and then delete it from the homepage class. Then bring the tile in homepage and save it. Same thing in our list tile widget. Let's create Dart file called t_list. Import Flutter material. Create a stateless widget. Copy the list tile widget in the tile class. Replace the container widget in the tlist class with list tile widget. Back to tile class, delete the list tile widget and bring the tlist 5 times. Save it and restart the application. Let's modify the TList class where we can reuse it and can hold a value. Head back to TList class. Let's create a string variable called name of t, disk of t, and price of t. Then add these variables in the constructor and we will make it as a required. Now in the title, replace the text with name of the variable, then delete the const of the list style widget. In subtitle, replace text with disk of t. Same with the trailing, replace it with price of t, then save it. Inside the t-tile class under the expansion tile widget, delete the for t-list widget. As you can see, we have an error because we didn't supply the required argument. So let's supply the name of t, disk of t, and price of t with the values. Copy the t-list widget, save it, and restart the application. We will do the same thing in the t-tile class that can have a variable and a widget as well. Create a string variable named kind of t and disk of t. Create a list of widget with a variable named children. Then add it to the constructor and require it as well. In title, replace the text with kind of t variable. In subtitles as well with this of t. In children with children variable. Head back to homepage class. Let's apply the t tile with the required argument and values. For the children of t-tile, let's bring the t-list here and supply with the required argument and values as well. So let's make it a constant. Copy a few t-list and t-tile. Save it and restart the application. Let's comment our T-tile and copy two more. Save it and restart the application. Now I'm going to change the value for the T-tile and paste the value as well into list that I already prepared. Now save it and restart the application. In the T-tile class, let's wrap our expansion tile widget with padding, save it and restart the application. Now go back to the TList class. Let's give a style in our text in title. We change the color to black 85. Same as the subtitle and trailing. For subtitle color will be gray and for trailing will be red accent. Save it and restart the application. Let's change the text style color of the title and subtitle in T-tile as well. Color black 87 is for the title and the gray will be the subtitle. Save and restart. Now let's add the asset in our pubspec.yaml. Let's open the command.dart file. Create a list for our images to be used in our carousel or the image carousel. Now let's create a Dart file called tcarousel. Let's import Flutter materials and create a stateless widget. Replace the container with the carousel slider.builder. We're going to bring our image list in the item count that will have the length of our image list. Options, we will have carousel options widget, and we will have a height of 20 and autoplay is true. In the item builder, we will have a function that will return a center widget. In it, we will have clip arc rect widget, and we will set the border radius to circular to 14, and the child will be an image.asset. We will determine each image inside the image list, and that image index will hold the certain image. Let's apply this to the image.asset. Save it. In the carousel, let's replace the container widget with the tcarousel widget that we made. Then let's make it a const. Save it and restart the application. Now we have a working image carousel. Head back to tcarousel class. Let's add some options in carousel option widget. Save and restart. Now the structure of our UI is finished. Now let's add a new Dart file called theme.dart file. Import Flutter material. Let's create a custom app theme, and it will have a theme dart light dot copy with. Let's start with the text theme. A text body 1 will have a Google Fonts, same thing in our body text too. In app bar theme, we will set the background color to transparent, and title text style will be color black 87 and font size will be 24. Let's head back to the title.dart file, replace the theme with our custom theme, save and restart. I'm going to stop the application and rerun it. Let's head back to theme.dart file and add elevation to 0 in the app bar theme. Save and restart. In homepage class, in our search bar, let's change the color icon into gray. Same as well with the icon button info. In second thoughts, let's delete the icon color in search bar. Let's change the input decoration theme, which is our search bar. Now let's set the scaffold background color to color white. Then go back to input decoration theme. The label style will have a color of gray. Focus color will be green accent. Enable border. Enabled border with a border radius circular of 20. Then border side will have a color of gray and a width of 0.5. In focused border, we'll have a circular border radius of 20, and same thing with the border side. The border will have circular border radius of 20. Save and restart the our application. For the expansion tile theme, we will have background. Background will be transparent. Icon color will be green accent. Collapse background color to transparent. Tile padding of horizontal symmetry of 15. For the list style theme, we will have a content padding of horizontal symmetry to 30. Save it and restart. Now let's have the color scheme. For the brightness, we will have brightness.light. But let's move this to the top. Then we'll set the color to black 45. For the error, we will have red accent. For on error, we will have red accent as well. For surface, white 10. On surface, white 24. Background will be white 10. On background will be white 24. On primary, black 12. Secondary, black 26. On secondary, black 38. Let's try to comment out the color scheme and see what's the difference. Then uncomment the color scheme again and save it and restart the application. And we are done. I run the application into the physical device and this is what it looked like. Now it's all done. Thank you for watching. Hope you learned something. Bye.